to Bioshock Infinite. After a little bit of confusion at the end of the last one, we're going to jump into the DLC. I wonder how this is actually going to go. Again, I know nothing of the DLC, other than its name, which is Burial at Sea, so I'm going to assume it has something to do with Rapture. So let's just jump into it, shall we? Uh-huh. New game. Yeah, sure, we'll go with medium. Can't be much worse than last time. The moment she came into my office, I knew nothing was ever going to be the same. Booker DeWitt. But Booker's dead at the end of the last one, so how do we do this? Let's see. That was the end of the thing.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
1958, so this is after... way after.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Okay. Search duffel bag. Nothing in it. There's our army stuff again. Stuff looks a little bit better, to be honest. At least we have furniture. But he is still gambling. So, very naughty to it. Light cigarette. Sure.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me
He has a vigor.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
So he knows about Fontaine. See what Elizabeth knows about Sally. That is a lot of crap. Okay. So what? No Babby. So the first game was in 1917, I think. So this is about 40 odd years later. We're in Rapture. No gods or kings, only
Seems
man.
we're correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
It is fascinating to see Rapture in its prime, I suppose. Sander Cohen, why even ask? There's the Rapture Brune.
What's
Oh,
this
this is
girl to
awesome.
you?
What I need from her is my business.
You
And
know.
I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Please only. Fontaine's thugs rot in former
Afternoon.
department store. Because you're not one of them. Under the coffers with Andrew Ryan. With the coffers? Luxury you've earned. Time-saving wonders. Lusts. Oh, of course that's up the top shelf, I know it.
Yes.
Ooh, sea turtle. Big turtle. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna start to huff with me. Please, she's at the door. In here? Is this where I'm supposed to go?
Ryan. He's a big fish in an awful small pond.
Anything you
Missing
say,
children.
pal.
This is probably the start of the Little Sisters.
I'd say, why just one city? Why not two, eh? Why not three?
Okay. Someone's got power, hungry ambitions.
I heard about your little friend. Such a shame.
She says with a smirk on her face. Well, screw you too.
Edward thinks the way to my heart is
That was a lovely dress. Good night.
transcendence. He's brilliant. If I wanted brilliant, I'd go to bed with a book.
You're just trapped by petite bourgeois notions of romance.
And the little sisters. Little wonders. Educational facility. Emancipated children. Emancipated ideas.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia?
Oh.
Little sisters. Atom factories.
This
It's grotesque.
all little girls know.
Why are their faces painted? That's really creepy.
Hey,
Who are you?
keep moving, buddy.
Yeah, okay. Why are your faces painted? You're all creepy.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy.
In what country is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to see.
Doctors and parasites.
Come on,
Oh,
come
I
on.
missed
We've
Rapture.
got all day.
Ah, Big Daddy. I've missed this area so much.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
They have grappling hooks. I want a grappling hook.
I say you should have to prove your property first on topic before you're allowed to vote on it. Otherwise, it's just that.
Yeah, okay. Education before voting. Attention, closed by order of the council. There was a council in Rapture? I don't believe so. Art, science, industry. Industrial arms. Can I go in here? Ooh, I'm spliced up, particularly pleasing moment. Yeah, sure you are.
DeWitt? The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
The house dick. We're missing children.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Ooh, sassy. But yeah, this is very succinct, being under the thumb of religion and social doctrine. Alright, let's poke the button. The lighting to show your next objective is
Where are
really
you
subtle
taking
in
me?
When's
this. I
the
love
last
it.
time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know
Turtle.
this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing
How
the
do you know?
tables
She disappeared.
and
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
you see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them.
Okay.
Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine.
That was an odd flash.
Get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir. Madam?
We're
How
fine,
long have you been
thanks.
standing there? Hmm. Spliced. That makes sense that they'd be so, I'm looking around here seeing if I can recognize any of this, but so far nothing yet. And I've lost Elizabeth. Where'd she go? Elizabeth? I got distracted now. I don't know where you are. So I'm just gonna keep walking until you reappear.
Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Steinman was a lunatic.
Darling, that line actually work on anyone before closing time.
It was the guy who was obsessed with facial perfection and sliced people open. I was trying to see if you'd play a tune if you had it fast enough, but nope. I'd love to just sit and explore this place. But, yep. Don't really have time. Okay, Elizabeth, where are we going?
I'm not looking to be an obstacle to your accomplishments. I'm a modern fella. I just want to walk next to you.
Admire your stride. Yep. Sure, we'll do that.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
That's a fair point. Oh, okay, these guys are creepy. Private party, do not entry.
Private party.
Artist struggle
No
the
entry
golden
without
rule.
invitation.
We'll see about that.
Let me knock. It's a pretty heavy door for a club.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well,
Do we have to steal some of
I
them?
guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Well, there's the golden rule. We were in the massacre. Looks like there are 3 local stores who might have received invitations. Cohen's Club, you can choose your current objective. Yeah, okay, we got that. Thank you. So there's the golden rule.
What brung you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the
Brum.
romantic
That's
type.
not a word.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
Little penny arcade things again. Let's see. The Big Donnie, Rapture Films production.
Are you in the know? The
This one
Big
has
Daddy
voices.
may look imposing, but he's a gentle giant. Do you
yeah,
know
sure.
all he does for Rapture? These metal jets are the hands that maintain Rapture, digging the foundation out of the seabed and guiding structural supports into place. Where do these metal mysteries come from? Sorry, chum, that's a Ryan Industries trade secret. Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle? I'm not gonna play slots. The watched clock. Okay, well, we'll go to the golden rule. That's good.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Well, if he's easily distracted by a pretty face, he deserves to have everything nicked.
Excuse
Let's speak
me.
to him.
Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
Stolen? Interesting.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields.
Cohen
Did you
sends
think
those
we
masks
wouldn't
out in
notice?
some kind of box.
The assurances of a grave robber are of
Must be
no
somewhere else.
If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp!
Or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
I'm surprised you would just steal
Where
the
should
ring
we
for the
look
sake
next?
of it.
Upstairs at the Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Let's head to Rapture's record.
How is Ryan taking over Fontaine's business anyway?
It's a very nice crowd ambience.
Decent.
It's really fascinating to see what Rapture would have looked like in its heyday. You only ever really see it in the other games as a complete ruin.
So nice that you found us.
You gonna talk about the gramophone this time?
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? It'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
Under the Sea.
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Ryan.
Gotta find that box.
Lovely. Music does something to me. Especially something in this game. It's almost primal.
Plucking the string, sure, we'll go with that. There we are.
Nothing.
Empty.
Only one place
The
left.
finest music.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
What a brilliant actress there. Just like, wow. Really played the part, pretentious little thing, aren't you?
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I wonder if it's always going to be in the third one you get to. No matter the order.
Taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason.
What's this? Taking the taint out of Fontaine. Let's see what this one is. I do like these. This is fun.
Are you in the know? You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring?
Oh no.
And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out.
Bum, bum, bum.
Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But
Yeah, that's your
a
woman who
coward
ran
to
the
end,
orphanage.
Fontaine found
the
a
original
hail of
Rapture.
bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
Yeah, and we all know that Fontaine isn't actually dead. Okay. The artist's struggle is over here.
All that unpleasantness with Fontaine.
Interesting. That is terrifying. Anyway.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Got a little something on your chin there.
An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but
I know your
know
voice.
just little about art.
Where is he hiding that box?
Excellent. You are, you little son
Fear
of
what
a bitch.
foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me to tell you what it means?
Oh,
Talus and Jaffe?
Oh, I would like so much to understand. You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service.
It is, it's Talus and Jaffe. Recognize that smooth voice anywhere.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Alright, let's head down these stairs. Yeah, he's one of those voices that,
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that,
Oh,
you can
fair.
thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Are we still in the timeline where I'm technically your father?
The Great Chain guides all of our efforts, even if we can't see it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. How do you get lost? You can't prove
What kind
it.
of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag
hiccups,
along
huh?
in a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection. This
Trust
better work.
Alright, let's see how much of a lunatic he was before he lost his mind entirely and started trying to freeze people.